Just because you're still a student and still in college doesn't mean you can't make some serious money for yourself. In today's video, I'm going to show you 3 different strategies that can help you earn an additional 5 to 20K a month as a full-time student. Now that sounds like a lot, but if you put in the work, it's definitely achievable. And we're going to talk about why. If you're watching this, you're probably a student, whether it's college, whether it's high school or whatever, that wants to make more money. Believe me, I've been there. When I was in college, there weren't the opportunities that there are today. And I was working at really crappy jobs at the time, selling hot dogs, ice cream, and other stuff like that. Whoever would take me as what I did, I would make $5-6 an hour. It was really, really tough to make money. If I'd known about some of the things that were possible then that are possible now, it would have went a lot differently. Now that I'm in a position where I can kind of share this information with people based on my real life experiences, I want to share with you 3 different ways that if you are a student, that you can start making some real money doing something that you actually enjoy and not have to wait to get out of college to start your life. The first strategy I want to talk about is based on a real life experience of someone else's that I work with, and that is video editing, specifically TikTok and YouTube videos. If you're watching this video, you're probably going to see all sorts of fancy animations and stuff right now, and that's because I hired a video editor who's still in college, and I'm paying him $2,000 a month to help me with editing, to help me with script ideas and content and so on. And he has numerous clients like that, so it's really achievable. All you have to do is learn the particular skill. And the reason for that is a lot of content creators, myself included, are really bad at this. If you go watch videos on my channel from even as recently as like a month ago, you see it's just me turning on the camera, talking, and that's it. There's no animation, there's no transitions, there's nothing. And it's because I don't have that skill. So I was willing to pay someone that does have that skill to do it for me. And I'm paying them what I think is a decent amount of money. If you may be wondering, well, that's great, I know how to edit videos, but how do I get people to pay me for it? Well, this particular individual actually reached out to me on Twitter, or X, I guess it's called now, and offered to do a video for me for free. And not just, hey, I'll do a free video for you. He did some research into my business, found a topic that would work well for my audience, and offered to do a free video. And I said yes, and he did, and now we're working together. That's one way you can go about it. So you can use social media. You can use a platform like Legiit.com. There's tons of ways to get clients for this type of service. It's really in demand right now because content creation is at an all-time high, and people that do content don't know how to edit. In general, there's probably exceptions, but that is a great method to start making some serious money while you're in college or while you're in school. And maybe you're thinking, that's great, I know how to edit and I can send DMs, but I don't know how to sell. So what you could then do is hire what is the second business model that you can do, or get somebody else to do if you aren't good at it, and that is a remote sales closer. Now, what a remote sales closer is someone that when you get a lead, they actually come in and do the sale for you, or conversely, you do the sale for someone else that sends you a lead because you know how to sell. This is an in-demand skill because a lot of people are afraid of selling. Every business needs more sales, so they look to someone that knows how to sell and knows how to close. Close means to take someone that's interested and turn them into a customer. This includes entrepreneurs, agencies, coaches, consultants. Everybody that offers a service needs sales, and a lot of them suck at sales, or they don't suck at sales, but they want to do more, and they clone themselves by hiring a remote sales closer. This could mean maybe they have more appointments than they can handle, for example, and they just can't close them all themselves, and they're losing business because they just don't have enough time to actually fulfill the thing that they sell and close the sales. So they hire a remote sales closer, which is someone gets on a call and closes the deal for them. Now, I'm not going to pretend like this is easy. This is a skill that you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to get some training, unless you're just a natural salesperson, and those do exist. But once you know how to do this, the sky is the limit. There's no more valuable skill you can have in your life to make money than being able to sell. And it might take a while. Once you get this going, and once you get a couple of high value clients, you can start making 5, 10, 15, 20, however many thousands of dollars a month that your time allows, just by taking some Zoom calls with prospects and leads for other people's businesses. And the good thing is, if you ever get into having your own business later on down the road or whatever, selling whatever you want, whether it's courses, sales, agency, or just something, you now have the most valuable skill that you're going to need in order to make that business work too, and that's selling. So that's the second model I want you to think about if you're a student looking to make more money, and that's remote sales closing. And the last one is kind of what I'm doing right now, and that's building an online presence or a personal brand, if you prefer that term. This one takes longer to do, but it's also the most versatile and can be the biggest benefit to you in the long run that you can apply to almost any business model. A personal brand or an online presence means using channels like YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, to put out content, to grow authority in a particular niche or topic, and then drive people to whatever it is, or you can just make money directly from the platforms themselves if you prefer to go that route. There are people making tens tens of thousands of dollars a month just from platforms paying them for content creation. But this is probably the most versatile business that you can start as a student or anything else, really, because think about some of the people that you've heard of. Elon Musk, one of the reasons that Tesla and SpaceX and all his other businesses are so successful is because he himself is probably the pinnacle of personal brand. You don't want to be the next Elon Musk, most likely, but you can apply a personal brand to a micro niche and make tens or thousands of or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month just from recommending your own services, other people's products, or just the revenue from platforms. Now, this takes a while. You have to have a content strategy. You have to pick a niche that you can talk about with authority, and you have to be consistent in putting out content. But you can do this with any amount of time that you have. You can do this while you're a student, while you're studying, while you're learning, while you're growing. And once you have it, you really are set for life because you can apply this to anything. Another great example is Logan Paul. He started off as a YouTuber and he made a lot of money directly from YouTube, but now he has his own clothing line. He has his own energy drink company. He's a professional wrestler and a boxer, all because he had such a strong personal brand, all from creating content. So you pick a niche that you're interested in, you make content on it, and you be consistent and you be patient, and this will pay you for the rest of your life, whether you're a student or not. So that's it. By implementing one of these strategies and putting in the work and doing the reps and staying consistent, you can make $3,000 to $20,000 or $8,000 a month or even more as a student. It probably sounds a bit clickbaity and unachievable, and for a lot of people, it is going to be something they fail at because they aren't going to be willing to do the work. If you want to succeed, you have to remember the 3 keys to success. Show up, give 100%, and don't quit. If you pick one of these business models and start doing the reps and start showing up and giving 100%, not giving up on it until you reach success, you will be able to make whatever amount of money and live whatever life you want to live, whether you're a student, whether you're a professional, or whatever. So let me know in the comments which of these business models interests you, and if you're going to start one and how you're going to go about it. Love to hear from you. And if you enjoy content like this and you want to see more of it, do me a favor and click the subscribe button and the notification bell. We're putting out tons of great content every single week like this. And when we do, I want you to make sure that you see it and that you can use it and use it to your advantage. And if I'm being completely honest with you, it also helps me with the algorithm and growing my personal brand too, just like we just talked about. So that's it. That's what I've got for you in this one. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.